Welcome to Vivek Net Lab.
Hello everyone, welcome to Vivek's Net Lab. So in today's lab, we are going to talk about Checkpoint Smart Console and how do we install it on our machine, from where we get it. So for that purpose, we are going to log into my Checkpoint Security Management Console, and from there, I'm going to uh, download the Checkpoint Smart Console, and this is the way we are going to log in to the Checkpoint firewall and do all the configuration. So if you see here, I can see, okay, let me overwrite the log. So I can see manage software blades using Smart Console, and there is an option to download now. So I will click on it, and as soon as I click on it, it will start to download. You can see right now I'm not connected to internet, and my home lab is not configured to connect to outside world. But even after I install the even if I click on this download now, the download is starting, and so it means that the software is coming along with the Checkpoint Gateway package that I have already installed. So I have already downloaded it. So I will not download it once again. So it's a 416 MB file. You can see which I already downloaded. So this you can find in your machine, local machine, and you can start the installation by clicking on it. So it is a basic setup, and like it will, there are few options. You have to click next, and it will simply install on your machine. And this is pretty straightforward. So I have already installed it. So I will not install it once again. So, for the sake of time, I will cancel it. So I think it should cancel it by itself, because this machine is already having a smart console installed. So if you see, we should get a pop-up like installation will not possible because I already have the Checkpoint software. So there are three uh, components in the Checkpoint, uh, and we talked about secure management, SMS, the management server. Then we talked about the gateway, and the third one is the smart console. So we know that Checkpoint works on three-layer architecture. Smart console is this one where we install this on our machine. So it's a client, it's a client that is there on our machine. So we can see the pop-up is there that this is already installed in this machine. So please remove it. So I'm not going to touch it once again. So what I was telling that Checkpoint works on three-layer architecture. First is the smart console. Second is the management server. We can also call it secure management server as well, SMS. And third one is the gateway. So it is the actual appliance which is uh, deployed on the perimeter or around the world where we need to control the traffic. So it is also called secure gateway, or you can say checkpoint gateway. These three components is the basic foundation of the checkpoint, and we log into Smart Console, and we log in through Smart Console, and we reach to management server and do all the configurations on the management servers. And this management server, uh, then we deploy our policies on those particular gateways. So wherever we want to deploy our policies, whatever we changes we want to apply, we can apply them on the gateway. So this is how the three-layer architecture works. So this gateway, we can use multiple gateway, we can use, the cluster of gateways and use them all at once to access through management server. And, you know, these three layers, we should always remember that they are three different separate appliances. This management server is a separate appliance, gateway is a separate appliance, and a smart console is kind of a software, or you can say agent in our machine. And we log into smart console. This is right here on my machine, and it is now loading. I will tell you. So on this smart console, we log into the checkpoint management server. And in order to connect to the checkpoint management server, we should be aware that the API status should be in successful. So you can see the API on the checkpoint secure management server, it is in started mode right now. So only if it is in started mode, I can connect to it using Smart Console. You can see API readiness test successful. The server is up and ready to receive connections. So if it is failed or CPM server is down or you are getting any kind of error here, you cannot connect. So now I am logging in with this, uh, since this is successful, I should be able to log in. So I will log into this checkpoint management server using our smart console. So I will put my password, then the GUI that will appear is the one that we should be familiar with, because that GUI is going to be our day-to-day interface to work on firewalls and gateways. So it is now initializing services. So let's wait. We should be able to reach the management server and it should load. It is loading data. Okay. It is a bit sluggish, but it should come up. Now it is launching application. So I will close this. I don't need it. Okay, that's great. So this is how the GUI of Smart Console looks when we log into it. I can see my security management server. I can see its CPU usage, and this is how it looks like. And if you see, there are active blades. What are the blades that are active? On the left side, we can see gateways and servers, security policies, logs and monitors, manage and settings. So inside this security policies, we create our policies to block or allow any traffic. So if you see in the access control, we have policy, then we have NAT, we have threat prevention, HTTPS inspection, and there is one rule, cleanup rule. We see what does it say? Source any, destination any, VPN any, services and application any, and policy action is drop. So basically, every traffic is dropped right now, and this firewall is like a closed door. Nothing can pass through right now. And these are NAT rules. These are by default present. So this is, we will read about, we will, go through these options. We will create policies. We will create our first rule going forward in this lab. And we will show you how we can utilize these options. So in the logs and monitor, we can open this tab to check logs of the traffic that is passing through the fire. So there is a filter. like last 24 hours, and we can filter the logs using multiple parameters like source and destination, source IP, destination IP, seek source, destination, action, service, port. So these filters we can use to filter out the logs. Then we have manage and settings. In this option, we can see different users, how we are managing them. Portal is taking a bit of time, but we should always be patient. So if you see permissions and administrators, here we can see what are the blades, active, smart task, policy settings. Then we have objects here. This is menu. In the objects, we can see we can create network, host, and different kinds of objects. So basically, these objects are utilized to you for creating a policy. We can, use these objects to as a conditions in our policies, and we will go through these options, different options, and how to use them. Definitely we will go through them. And we have install policy. This is where we click to push our policy on the gateways. And we have session. What are the active session? If there is any node or name I want to put, the object section, you can see there are different objects which are predefined, which are there in the checkpoint already. If you can see in the networks, there is there are two objects already configured, which is coming out of the box. CP default office mode address. If I click on it, I should see how I can use it, how I can create it, network address and net mask. So objects are there. There are multiple objects already. Validation. Nothing is there right now in the validation. And this is the what's new. This you can click to see what is new in this particular version, which is R81.10. So it tells you what are the new features that are coming with this version. And this is quite an old version, but still we can use it in our lab. And these links direct to internet. And if you click on it, you will be directed to a page where you can read about it in more details. But as I told you that I have not configured internet right now, so I cannot show you the demo of it, but it is useful. You can understand these features very well if you go through these articles. So this video was related to Checkpoint Smart Console and how does it look like, how do we install it, from where we get it. This video was informative. Then please like this video and subscribe my channel and keep coming on my channel and share it with your friends. Have a good day. Take care.